Human experience is the organized output of a precise, unceasing central processor. It serves as something more complex than a personality trait. It is the functional hub of consciousness itself. Philosophically, this is the Qutb, the ontological pole or axis around which an individual's entire reality orbits. Viewing this system this way replaces the common image of astrology as a predictive parlor trick with a model based on celestial mechanics and psychological architecture. Operating without technical literacy of these inner coordinates leaves a person to function as a passive extra in their own life script. Because a lens exists to focus light, this specific hardware facilitates the act of observation. It is the technical aperture through which the universe filters its own complexity to produce a coherent viewpoint. The natal chart functions as a rigorous schematic of this operating system, a tool that requires active management to run effectively. Historical study reveals the heavens as a map of the human soul, a blueprint far more rigorous than modern shallow horoscopes suggest. Carl Jung observed that the stars reflect the deepest unconscious laws of the human psyche. Jung described projection as the process by which humanity reads its own internal structural architecture by looking up at the constellations. Renaissance philosopher Pico della Mirandola expanded this logic, bridging the gap between clinical psychology and metaphysics. Mirandola argued that while the stars provide the structure, humans possess the authority to navigate and shape their own reality within that framework. Mastering this central operating system facilitates true individuation, moving a person from an object of celestial fate to a conscious technician of their own life. Manifestation follows a specific equation: core power plus archetypal lens plus environmental coordinate equals individualized reality. The first variable, the sun, acts as raw vitality and limitless power. The zodiac sign is the second variable, the archetypal lens, the software filtering that raw energy. As Stephen Arroyo explains, the sign dictates the specific quality and style of consciousness, defining whether that power burns with the fierce heat of a roaring fire or grounds into the heavy, immovable stability of ancient earth. This filtering process allows for self-awareness. To look inside is to begin the act of waking up to one's own internal machinery. This awakening requires a sharp, clear differentiation from the collective unconscious blur. The zodiac sign represents the specific optical filter through which raw power organizes itself into a distinct identity. Just as focused light needs a surface, abstract archetypes require a physical environment to manifest. This is the role of the astrological house. The Earth's daily rotation generates these 12 sectors, providing the precise staging ground for physical 3D reality. Ibn Arabi described the pre-installed potential of the self as the divine names, abstract seeds waiting in the void. The house functions as the Zahir, the visible, manifest domain where those seeds take root. Abstract potential achieves meaning only when it crosses the horizon line and enters the Zahir to become objective reality. For example, a placement in the 10th house demands the creation of a visible, public fortress of authority. Conversely, the 4th house requires the construction of a hidden internal sanctuary. Directing inner light into its designated environmental coordinate requires intentional effort from the operator to ensure the potential is fully realized. Integration describes the clinical realization of the system's alignment, rather than a mere emotional state. This alignment includes the psychological shadow, a technical consequence of the system's geometry. The shadow maps to the IC axis, the chart's lowest point. It is the inevitable dark zone created when light strikes a solid structure, representing the point of greatest vulnerability, where suppressed personality elements are stored. Liz Green notes that what falls into this shadow axis often dictates our unconscious projections and relational conflicts. The presence of a shadow serves as empirical evidence that the inner sun is burning. From this perspective, there are no cursed chart placements, only unconscious coordinates waiting for the operator to claim and illuminate them. True integration is the conscious alignment between the Qutb core, the archetype lens, and the environmental coordinate. The individual functions as the living bridge between universal mechanics and the manifest world. To begin this process, look at your own chart and identify the specific lens, your zodiac sign. Then identify your designated room, your astrological house. Occupying and illuminating that specific coordinate allows the system to function as designed. By focusing the light of the cosmos into a distinct point, the individual becomes the specific pupil through which the universe verifies its own existence. Managing this light through the central operating system represents a feat of conscious human engineering.